and Facebook and friends and family and voiceover colleagues and folk. We are super excited to hang out with you tonight. We hope you watched our entire performance. It's like 40 minutes, y'all?
Right around there.
40 minutes. This is the Seussification of Romeo and Juliet. It's written by Peter Bloedel. It's very funny. And this is our amazing cast. We're from all over America, and we are all professional voice actors. You should be able to see everyone's website in their little box underneath their beautiful faces. That being said, we'll definitely later on in the comments put a post to everyone's website so you can check them out, listen to their demos, and stuff like that. Clayton, your face. It's so great. So I'm just, everyone introduce yourselves. We'll start with Lynn and just say your name and who you're playing, and then we'll get started.
I'm Lynn Norris. I'm narrator 2. I'm Paris. I'm a servant. Gregory. I think that's everybody. Number of people.
Well, no, it's not when we get to a place in the play and no one's
right. Everyone's like, oh, I'm the prince.
Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ambergy, and I am playing the part of Abram, the nurse, Monk Larry, and the voice from the lobby.
I love that part. Kimberly Ann.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kimberly Ann Wrench, and I am Juliet.
Yes, you are. And then Clayton.
Hey, everyone. I'm Clayton Brown, and I am Romeo.
Dana.
Hello, everyone. I get to play the role of Prologue, Capitulate, Monotone, and Mercutio.
Which, by the way, for our audience, Capitulate is the Capulet, and Monotone is Montague. You'll catch up, I'm sure, but just FYI.
Thanks, Lisa.
The characters awesome. Have their names. But yeah, Laura.
Hi, I'm Laura Doman. I am voicing Lady Capitulate and Lady Monotone, as well as Samson and Tybalt.
Yay! And last but not least, Beth.
I'm Beth Stewart, and I am a tree. And I am also... Actually, I'm narrator 1 and Balthazar and Benvolio.
Awesome, awesome. So, again, this is the Seussification of Romeo and Juliet by Peter Bloedel, and narrator 1 will kick us off. I will mute myself, and you guys dazzle us whenever you're ready.
Dear ladies and menfolk,
women and gents,
you're people of culture and true common sense.
You know what you know, and you like what you like.
Like singing a song or riding a bike.
2-hour symphonies.
Ping pong.
Canoeing.
Poetry.
Football.
Or yellow snowshoeing.
We like those stuff too.
It's the greatest.
You bet.
And topping the list,
Romeo
and Juliet.
It's Shakespeare's great classic.
We can't get enough, but make no mistake.
Writing that stuff
is tough.
Sublime in its scope, no thing is more artful.
It deserves honors and lauds by the cartful.
The play is just perfect.
Nothing is wrong.
Except that it's almost 2 hours.
Too long.
The play is still great, so we need not repeat it.
But you need to be Albert Einstein just to read it.
Now, don't get us wrong. We love William Shakespeare.
But in this new century, he's not very clear.
Yet, only in reverence to him, our great hero, do we pull the bard back to our level. 0.
We've shortened the play, changed some names, made it rhyme. No more of that blank verse. We don't think he'd mind.
A rhyming tetrameter is thought quite useful.
But could make the play sound a bit Dr. Seussful.
Then what's wrong with that? Why, as sure as we're standing, Seuss is good too, and most folks understand him.
But don't get the notion that the Seussification of Romeo and J is our one main intention.
We'd never do that.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh, no.
No.
And that's why we're bothering.
Telling you so.
A prologue is given to the top of the play.
A paragraph giving the whole plot away.
It must be important. There must be a reason for Shaky to put it there.
Unless he's just teasing.
Our prologue's addressed. Addressed. Our prologue's addressed, so let's watch and see.
This is lamentable.
Horrible.
Gross comedy. Or a tragedy.
Verona's the place from where our play is picked. 2 families lived there, and man, were they ticked. Their ancient grudge match happened before the story. A rekindled hatred made their feud more gory. Straight from the loins of those mentioned above, popped Kid 1 and Kid 2, and they fell in love. Kid 1 and Kid 2 later each took their life as a result of their parental strife. Their families to fighting and feuding were fettered, but somehow the death of their kids made it better. The families were pals now. They'd all go on hikes, mud wrestle, play lawn darts, and pedal their bikes. Now, we're not saying that taking your life is an antidote to family tumult and strife. That's an idea that sure can make plays sell, but in real life, it just doesn't work out well. So kids, never try this. Forget what you've heard. We're trained professionals, and we're insured.
Just a reminder, this interpretation takes nothing from Dr. Seuss as inspiration. Our thoughts are our own, as I stand alone and play on this xylophone 8-belled trombone.
In this corner are Samson and Gregory from the House of Capitulate. They were born angry. And representing the House of Lord Monotone, Abram and Balthazar, a tenor.
Hi.
And baritone.
Hi.
Excuse me, do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I did bite my thumb and it hurts. See the pus there?
I think your pus mocks us.
Do you have a quarrel?
No, I don't yet. Only this simple moral. We serve Lord Monotone, as you must know, and monotones have on their bellies an O. Nothing's more fashionable. What could be better?
Nothing, except that you've picked the wrong letter. Capitulates all have an X on their tummy. And if you don't have one, you're probably a dummy.
Do you mean a dummy with a capital D?
Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant indeed.
Draw if you be men, you X-bellied fools.
Now to our anger, you added the fuel.
A giant brawl started. You wouldn't believe it.
Bring me my longsword, the one that cuts deep. While I'm waiting, I'll yell, Monotone, you're a creep.
You villain, Capitulate. I'm more the man, and you are the creepiest creep in the land.
The creepiest creep? Does he have a point there?
He's lying, my love. You must never surrender.
Enter the prince, royal and wise. He's had about all he can take from these guys. A crusader for peace. He stops the fight, and everyone listens, 'cause they know he's right. He pauses and makes the most eloquent speech.
Will you jerks knock it off? I've been trying to sleep.
Upon hearing the prince's great message of virtue, the crowd all dispersed. It was almost past curfew. Only Lord and Mrs. Monotone stayed.
Where's our Romeo? I've not seen him all day. Why won't he fight in the brawls like the others?
He spends his time dreaming. Why should he bother?
Show me a mistress that is passing fair, where I may read who passed fair, that passing fair. She is too fair, too wisely too fair. It must be unfair to be passed at the fair, 'cause fairs, they don't care who's passing them rarely. Even the fair will pass rarely, but barely. My love is fair, stripped bare and cooked rare, but fair Cupid steals my bliss. Oh, so I despair.
That was young Romeo, kid number 1. But as we can see, he's not having much fun. Perhaps he could use some red sneasel fruit juice. That's the best juice when your mind's on the loose. It's guaranteed for 10,006 uses, and it's nothing, no, nothing like old Dr. Seuss's. Nor is our play, which can stand on its own. Just thought we'd remind you before you go home.
Meanwhile, at the capitulate pad, there's a suitor for Julie, and he's with her dad.
Capitulate, I am the man for your daughter.
I don't think you'll do.
But who could be hotter? Besides that, I brought you some peppermint candy.
Does he have a point? Ha-ha! Well, then I think you'll be dandy. Let's have a banquet. Young man, go and get all of these people whose names I have read.
Before I can find all the people and greet 'em, I need to find help from someone who can read 'em.
'Cause fairs, they don't care who's passing them rarely. Even the fair will pass rarely, but barely. My love is fair, stripped bare and cooked rare, but fair Cupid steals my bliss, so I despair.
Romeo, I know your heart has been broken because on this matter you've endlessly spoken, and I've tried my best to be philanthropic, but cousin, I think you've exhausted the topic. This tether to sadness I think you must cut, or if you don't, will you please just shut up?
Benvolio, it is so rare to forbear that you have to...
Hey, buddy, what's up? Can we help you there?
Sure enough, if there is help, then I need it, 'cause I've got this list here, and I just can't read it. To find a strong reader is what I've been hoping.
I'll read it to you. It will keep me from moping. These folks can come to Capitulate's party. Smarty Martino and his boy named Artie. Bronco Buck Billy and Buck Billy Buff. And Lady McDinky, McDucky, McDuff. Sonny Sundaily and his pal Blue. John Jimmy Jack Jamerson from Kathmandu. Mercutio and Winifred Winnie Waters. Old Uncle Perk and his 96 daughters. Dave from Topeka and Lady Von Ribbled. Rosaline, Valentine, Livia, Tybalt, anyone named Gordy or Tim or Melissa can come to this bash. If you can't, then we'll miss you. This party sounds great.
Like the best of the best.
If you're not a monotone, come, be our guest.
Romeo, we've got to crash this wingding. There's sure to be beauties to make even you sing.
This party will never cure my broken heart, but I'll go along with you to take your part.
Meanwhile, back at the capitulate place, we meet Juliet, full of splendor and grace.
Nurse, where is Juliet? Now, where could she be? I want my daughter, so lead her to me.
Oh, little plum dumpling, oh, sweet pudding pie, where's my fragrant blossom? Come out, don't be shy. Oh, little love monkey, thou sweet chimpanzeezel, answer my call and quit hiding, you weasel.
How now? Who calls?
Get up off the floor. It's your mother. She's waiting just outside your door.
Mom?
Yes, it's I. I'm your own dearest mother. I've been called the same by your sisters and brother. I meant to say just what I said when I meant that I am your mother. 100%.
So I suppose this is a moment I'll cherish.
Juliet, you ought to marry young Paris.
Why, I'm not yet 14. Is there some room for doubt?
Well, I married young, and look how I turned out.
He is so handsome. He's a man of wax.
Here is his picture. He sent us a fax. We're having a party, and there you can meet him.
He's so delicious. You'll just want to eat him.
On their way to the party, Benvolio and Romeo meet up with their friend Clifford Deacon First Folio Carmichael Zanzibar Who's Foos Petruchio Zip Zip Shebang, also known as Mercutio.
Now, I think you can see by this point in the play that there isn't a singular possible way that our show could have taken on Seuss attributes. We'd sooner put bounce-berry beans in our boots.
Forget this girl who won't return your affection. Dance with some others. Make a new selection.
Yes, gentle Romeo, we must see you dance.
My heart is too heavy. There isn't a chance.
Ah, you lovesick dreamer. Your dreams aren't all dreamt. Each man sees a new day, and you're not exempt. Do you want to live your whole life in a hole? I know what I know, and I'm telling you so. A life should be lived with adventure and bliss. That's why I'm bothering to tell you all this.
Good evening, gents. There's plenty to eat. And ladies who'll dance despite corns on their feet. Corn-feeted feet are the best feet for dancing. Why, if I were a youngster, you'd bet I'd be prancing. Why, I might dance now. Wait, could that be true? Do I have a point there? I certainly do. Good evening, gents. There's plenty to eat. And ladies who'll dance despite corns on their feet. Oh, welcome, young fellows. I do recall the day when I'd wear a visor to such a party and whisper sweet tales in the young ladies' ears. Have a good time and enjoy these young years. Wait, that can't be right. Or is it? Ah, tarnation! Blast this infernal recapitulation.
I hoochie mama growl. Hubba bubba. This girl is a babe, or my name is Dumb Bubba.
My monotone alarm just gave the alert. I keep it hidden right here in my shirt. It detects monotones. It's never wrong. And this one is fooling where he don't belong. This brazen young trespasser needs to be smitten.
Dear nephew Tybalt, did you lose this mitten?
Uncle, your house has a monotone there.
Leave him alone. Oh, wow! Does he have nice hair?
But uncle, that's Romeo, monotone son.
Lighten up, boy. I'm not done having fun. I know not to kill him must fill you with sorrow, but look on the bright side. There's always tomorrow.
Please, don't think I'm forward, but I think you're hot.
Oh, I can't see his face. Is it worth it or not?
I have 12,062,060 hormones, and all of them want you to kiss me.
Hey, you're kind of cute. Okay, here, hold my gum first. It's raspberry, lima bean, sneasel fruit, bratwurst.
Wow! Hey, you're right. That is good tasting gum.
Your mother would like a few words with you, hon.
Who is her mom, if I may be so bold? Quickly, please tell me before I get old.
Her dad is the host who brought the main course dish you ate, and her mother, no other than Lady Capitulate. Juliet is her name, and she is the fairest. But don't get ideas. She's marrying Paris.
She's a capitulate? What rotten luck!
Romy, we're out of here. This gig is up. We mustn't stay here. We have to go homeo.
What's his name?
There are those who call me Romeo.
Needless to say, Romy's heartache was done. He met a new girl and she had good gum. All of the guests from the banquet had parted, but not Romeo. He was just getting started.
How can I leave here when she holds my heart? My importantest blood-pumping chest body part.
Yo, Romeo, yo, where'd he go, Romeo?
He went home to bed, and that's where I'm gonna go.
But I saw him running back toward the feast.
Well, that can't be right, 'cause his bed is due east.
I'm telling you, he didn't go home to bed.
My friend, no offense, but you need a new head.
Coming back to this place may seem capricious, but I just can't help myself. She's gorgelicious.
Oh, testing. 1, 2. Check, check. Is this thing on?
She speaks to herself through her self-speaking horn. No thing is more useful to speak private stuff to. It makes all things louder so others can know too.
Romeo, baby, oh buff. Wherefore art thou? Oh, I just can't get enough. Forsake your name, or else I'll forsake mine. But if I forsake mine, there's a $10 fine. My tap dancing lessons will probably get canceled. No more TV, root beer floats, no more Seinfeld. Why, I might get grounded for 3 or more hours. So, if there's a name to dump, let's make it yours.
Oh, Juliet, you're a pearl of great price. You're like 2 pearls, only much, much more nice. You might be like 3 pearls, shiny and rare. But 4 pearls, I think I'd be pushing it there.
Who is that? Yo, Romeo, is that you?
Yes, it is I, Romeo, that is true. I heard your whole self-speaking speech through your horn. And I love you, my love, just as sure as you're born.
Ooh, let's find the preacher.
Let's get hitched tomorrow. Enough of this fighting.
This feuding. This sorrow.
Kiss me once more and send my lips to heaven.
Oh, I can't anymore tonight. It's past 11.
Well, it couldn't hurt if we kissed through the horn. Then we'll elope when the sunlight hits the morn.
So, Romeo ran to the home of Monk Larry. Not Monkey Larry. He's not quite that hairy. He's just a monk. He's the monkiest one that Romeo knew and could get the job done.
Oh, good. Monk Larry, I'm glad that you're here.
Where else would I be? I've not left here in years. You sure are chipper. Last time I saw you, you were blubbling and moping, singing the blues.
Oh, that was the old me. I'm new and improved. I'm a hip-hoppin' happening cool, righteous dude.
Well, how can I help you, my dude filled with glee?
I need your consent, Monk. Will you marry me?
Listen, punk, I'm a monk, don't you get it? I live all alone, and I'm wearing a habit.
No, there's a girl that I've met as of late. She's the daughter of Capitulate. Our love is true.
Are you sure?
Yes, indeed. 190% guaranteed.
Well, if I marry the girl to this monotone doodling, it may end the war and all this troublesome feudling. Okay, my young pup, I'll tie your knot. But if you're eloping, then you'll need a plot.
So, Romeo never came home late last night.
He never came home, and he's still out of sight. Now Tybalt, the nephew of Capitulate, challenges him to a bumballoon fight.
A bumballoon fight? That's the worst.
Yeah, I know.
That would mean curtains for poor Romeo. Tybalt's the best bumballoonist around. Ha, I've seen him bumballoon 20 men down. I can hold my own at true bumballooning, but lovesick young Romy? He's been too busy crooning.
Here he comes now. Hey, Romy, what gives? You didn't go back to the place where you live.
There's an optometrist whose name is Cupid. He's opened my eyes and made me less stupid. I met a new girl and she's the best of the best. She passed the Romeo hot mama test.
Yeah. Yippee! Okay.
Has anyone seen Romeo monotone? I need to see him before I go home.
Hey there. Not bad. She's a fine old catch, son.
I guess I was picturing someone more young.
Well, she's a babe, all right. Look at those curls.
What? Are you mental? That's not the new girl.
Juliet, my mistress, inquires about you, but I think she's missing a half dozen screws. As her nurse, I must ask, what makes you so great? Why do you deserve Miss Capitulate?
Well, I make a great milkshake. All my friends say so.
Well, that's good enough for me. Where should we meet you?
We'll meet at Monk Larry's place later today. He'll marry us there, and then we'll say, hooray!
I love small weddings. What could be humbler?
Excuse me there, miss. Could I get your number?
So Romeo went back to Monk Larry's house. Not a creature was stirring, not even
a mouse!
It ain't a mouse, it's a schnozzle-nosed dodrant, among the tamest of all the lin-eating rodents. He lives in my sleeve with this lin-eating rabbit, and both of them clean my stinky bad habit.
I'm just so nervous, my stomach's so wreck. Where could they be?
Just a sec, I'll go check.
I do not like his stinky clothes. I do not like his schnozzle nose. I do not like them near or far. I do not like them in a car. I do not like them in a tunnel. I could not push them through a funnel. I only love the girl I met. Here she comes. Hey, Juliet.
Oh, I'm sorry that we are late in getting here. I had to use 8 cans of spray in my hair.
So don't light a match.
No, I won't, I vow.
So where's the monk?
For crying out loud.
I'll go find him. I think I know where. He'll be back in a jiffy, so never despair. Well, I couldn't find Juliet anywhere. Hey, this girl looks good. How about marry her?
This is Juliet, you knucklehead monk.
Hey, settle down there, Tiger. I don't need this punk. Okay, kneel down now. Let's make this quick. I gotta floss my cat so he won't stick. Both of you, make sure your rings are all switched. You may now kiss the bride. I pronounce you hitched.
Romeo and Jay were now happily married. They both yelled hooray, and then off they scurried. But not all was happy in this neighborhood. Mercutio and Tybalt were up to no good. It happened that both of them came to a place where they stopped and they stood nose to nose, face to face.
I'm an east-going Tybalt, I say. You're blocking my path. You're right in my way.
I am Mercutio. I always go west, so you better step aside if you know best.
Didn't you hear the words from my mouth? I won't budge and move to the north or the south.
Ha! I challenge you then to a bumbaloon battle.
Oh, you think you can beat me? Ha! Fiddle faddle.
You want a bumbaloon, poor Romeo.
Yeah, so, big deal. What's it to you?
Hold on there, fellas. This isn't the way. Tybalt, we're practically kin. I'll explain.
When I finish here, one more victim to go. His name starts with R and rhymes with Omeo.
Hey, guys, quit fighting, because that's just as bad as putting chameleons on top of plaid.
Ouch! Ay, caramba! I've been bumbalooned.
I am the victor of this lame buffoon.
Mercutio!
Romeo!
Friend, are you dying?
No, I'm feeling fine, and I'm lying! Ow!
Let me pull this bumbaloon from your breast.
Oh, please! I prefer that you call it my chest.
Chest, breast, whatever, yikes! This thing won't budge.
Prepare to die, Romeo. I hold a grudge.
Sheesh, this stuck bumbaloon's really a pain.
This is my own bumbaloon. Now I am slain.
What in the world? Crap! How did this happen?
You caught me off guard. I was too busy yapping.
Romeo, run, or you're a sitting duck.
Oh, I'm Fortune's fool and the plaything of luck.
What happened here? I'd like to explore the reason there's 2 dead guys here on the floor.
Tybalt here bumballooned good friend Mercutio and then got his bell rung by poor sweet young Romeo.
Oh, Tybalt, 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 too! My brother's son's 3rd cousin 4 times removed. My kinsman Tybalt lies dead on the floor. Romeo must die to even the score. Easy there, girly girl. I call the shots. I am the prince here, believe it or not. I'll banish young Romeo from fair Verona as soon as I finish this slice of Bologna.
Romeo has to go skip town or else the prince might find out and put him on the shelf. We see here young Julie as she thinks and sits.
I'm wife to a banished guy. Man, it's the pits.
Yeah, that's not all, 'cause there's more pits in store. Here come her parents through her bedroom door.
Since poor Tybalt's death fills all our hearts with sorrow.
We're bumping your wedding day up to tomorrow.
This is the double-most pit situation. I'm victim of my father's capitulation. I can't marry Paris 'cause I've got a husband. I'm sure that's illegal, except on Fuzz Island. I need to get help. If I don't, then I'm sunk. This is a job for old Larry the Monk. Monk Larry, you've entered my bedroom, but how?
Check the script, Julie. It's my bedroom now.
Ooh, is that because this is the magic of theater?
Yes, my child. She's got less brains than a sea otter.
Gentle Monk Larry, I need some assistance. My wedding's tomorrow, despite my resistance. To Romeo, you'll recall, I am now wed, but they'll have me wed Paris.
Not if you're dead. Listen, I got a plan, but it takes guts, and you must eat 2 of these death-faking nuts. These death-faking nuts, they make you look dead. Pairs can't wed if the bride's dead in bed. That you're still living won't be understood. They'll all think you're dead because the nuts work that good. Then after the funeral, in a few days, you'll wake up with Romeo far, far away.
Well, how will Romeo know that I'm not really croaked?
I'll send him an email. I'll tell him our joke. In your tomb, when the last tread has been trod, Romeo will sneak in and collect your bod.
Well, I'll take the nuts when evening has come.
And I'll send an email to Romeo.com.
The monk sent his email with details attached, but Romeo missed it because his PC crashed. He never learned Juliet was faking disaster.
Shucks! Now I can't play Devil Sneech Blaster!
Surely by now you can see that it's true. With Dr. Seuss, our play has nothing to do.
We'll say it again, in case you were snoozing. It never dawned on us to make this a Seuss thing.
Later that night, Juliet ate the nuts.
Then, in the morning, she wouldn't wake up.
What? What's the matter? Is Juliet dead?
Oh, is her body cold? Is there blood on her head?
Did you check her pulse? Did you give CPR?
Did you give her the licking Heimlich maneuver?
Then why did you scream? Tell me, what's this about?
My leg cramped up. I just got done working out.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear Juliet isn't dead.
She's just a sound sleeper. She's got a good bed. A good bed means everything to a sound sleep. Now that she's rested, from her bed she'll leap.
Juliet, wake up. It's your lucky day.
Today is the day that we give you away.
We give you to Paris today, the young lord.
Up, out of bed. Huh, say, she's stiff as a board.
Oh, she's awfully cold. Maybe she froze in her dream.
Or maybe she's dead.
Oh, it's our turn to scream.
Meanwhile, back on the beach of Cadiz, we meet up with Romeo. That's where he hid.
Benvolio found him there, sunning himself, disguised as an antelope sunbathing elf.
Romeo, wake up and hear what I say. Juliet's dead and her funeral's today.
Juliet. That name draws a blank. Help me out here. Does she work at the bank?
Juliet, she is your own heart's delight. You married her yesterday. She is your wife.
Oh, that Juliet. Yeah, that name rings a bell. Now, what was the message you wanted to tell?
Juliet's dead.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Well, how did she die?
Nobody knows.
It must have been her broken heart that went crack. I'll kiss her one last time. I must now go back. Then I'll consume this authentic death cracker. It'll take me quickly out of the picture. Don't try and stop me. It must be this way. Without Juliet, I shan't see one more day. My ears are deaf to your protestations. My mind is made up to life deprivation. There's nothing, Benvolio, that you can do to keep me from dying. I will follow through. Don't make a scene now. I've told you my notion. I am a train and my wheels are in motion. Off to Verona I'd go with my life, to lay it before my corpse of my wife.
The mourners took one last look at Julie's body. Then somebody yelled,
Hey, there's snacks in the lobby.
Juliet, honey, to get here I ran. I tripped on a gravestone and fell on my can. I came here to give your lips just one more kiss. And then, when I'm done, I'm gonna eat this. It isn't fair that I live when you're dead. So I'm gonna trade my life for death instead. Here comes the kiss. So pucker up, sister. Yippee-yahoo! You're still a great kisser. That was phase 1. Now here comes phase 2. I'll eat this cracker, then I'll be dead too.
Now, there's a reason that Romeo's life isn't halting.
'Cause we switched his death cracker with a plain saltine.
We've read this show, and it don't end pretty.
So we tweaked the plot a bit, made it less gritty.
Juliet woke up from her death-like grip slumber.
An overjoyed Romeo did a backflip dance number.
Mercutio and Tybalt weren't really dead.
We were just teasing.
Playing with your head. We're both great pals now.
He's such a good listener.
They'll both be attending the Swish Fishing opener.
Since the both of us now have been on hiatus, we brought this machine that a nice fella made us.
Indeed, to make angry folks happy. He ought to know.
He's the feud-fixin' chappie.
So all of the members of both families went through the machine just as fast as a breeze. It took those X's and O's off their tummies.
What were we thinking?
Wow, we were dummies.
Long years of bitterness melted away.
Now they had nothing but nice things to say.
Compliments flew.
Say, I like that tie.
I like your trousers, and, you're a nice guy.
There wasn't anyone left who felt bugged.
So they all partook of a giant group hug. Group
Hug!
It was official. The feuding had ended. The lovers kept loving and the families befriended.
All from both families sold their bumballoons, and with all the money, they bought a pontoon.
And now every night with the fish and the ducks, they all eat together at pontoon potlucks. Now, you may have noticed that no one here died.
What? Can we help it if our prologue lied? But come on, that's no way to end a good play.
Dr. Seuss wouldn't, I'd venture to say.
That's right, he wouldn't. And neither would we, even though our play is Dr. Seuss free.
Well, okay, it did have a few small Seussisms, some overblown rhyming and minor plot schisms.
This stuff is dangerous.
It shouldn't be tried.
To interpret William Shakespeare, Seussified.
Leave that to the artists. They've had the right schooling.
They are the pros, and they know
what
they're doing.
We hope you've enjoyed this tragic lament.
'Cause we've all enjoyed it.
100%.
Oh.
But wait, there's more. If you thought that was too long, here it is faster.
Ladies and menfolk,
Women and gents,
Romeo and Juliet.
our prologue's addressed.
Verona's the place from our play is from. We just gotta tell ya, don't try this at home.
Did you bite your thumb?
Yeah, see the pus? Let's fight.
Monotone, you're a creep.
You're a creep.
You're a creep.
You're a creep.
Enter the prince, the royal sap.
Will you jerks knock it off? I'm taking a nap.
Where's Monotone, Romeo?
Air.
Oh, I'm cooked rare.
Nasal fruit juice, no Dr. Seuss.
Suitor for Julie, he's with her dad.
Capitulate, I'm hot. Here, have some candy.
Why, thank you, boy. I think you'll be dandy.
I can't read. Woe is me. What is my fate?
I can read. Blah, 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 blah. Come to the party. This party sounds great.
Yeah.
Sweet chimpanzeezel, where are you, you weasel?
Is this a moment I'll cherish?
Of course it is, girlie. You're marrying Paris.
Zip Zip Shebang, also known as Mercutio.
Do you want to live your whole life in a hole?
Good evening, gents. Watch me dance. I've got soul.
I hoochie mama.
Uncle, your house has a monotone there.
Did you lose this mitten? Wow, he has nice hair.
I think you're hot.
Here, hold my gum.
Wow, that's good gum. Yum diddy yum.
Later that night, where'd Romeo go?
He went to bed.
He's not in his bed.
You need a new head.
Romeo, baby-o.
Kiss me through the horny-o.
Romeo ran to Larry the monkey.
Monk Larry, will you marry me?
Okay, young pup, I'll tie your knot.
Hey, Romy, what gives? You didn't go back to the place where you live.
This new girl I found passed the hot mama test.
Romeo Monotone, what makes you so great?
Everyone knows that I make a great shake.
Where should we meet you?
Monk Larry's.
What's humbler?
Hey, baby, don't leave me. Can I get your number?
Hey, Juliet.
I used 8 cans of hairspray.
She looks good. Marry her. I now pronounce you hitched.
Mercutio and Tybalt were up to no good.
Move.
No.
Die.
Oh,
Mercutio!
Romeo!
Let me pull this bum balloon from your breast!
It's my chest, not my breast.
I am bomb-ballooned.
Crap!
Romeo must die.
Bologna.
This is a pit. Still have me with Paris.
Not if you're dead. Eat these nuts.
Romeo's PC crashed.
Double sneech blaster!
Ah!
Is she dead?
Yes.
Ah!
Juliet's dead.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Sorry I'm late, Jules. I fell on my can. Now, I'm the death cracker consuming man.
Romeo danced, not even once died.
Nobody's dead. They're all still alive. Group
Group
hug!
hug!
We hope you've enjoyed this tragic lament.
Because we've all enjoyed it.
100%.
Yay! I know we can't hear people on the interwebs, but I'm sure they're hooping and hollering. By the way, Dana, you have the best redneck voice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm like, wow, you should come to the summit just so you can blend in and sound like a redneck the whole time. I love it. That was awesome. You guys are amazing. Like, I guess we'll hang out for like a couple of minutes if people want to chit chat, ask questions, give us verbal affirmation. If you guys want to pull up your like cell phones or whatever, you can kind of watch and answer to people on the Facebook. Yeah. So it looks like, let me X out of there. Oh, yay, Tina. Woohoo! Yeah, that was super awesome. That was super duper awesome.
Fun.
By the way, and I didn't mention this before we got going, everyone out there in cyberspace and whoever watches this later, we love performing. We love doing voiceover. It's our job. And that's cool. But we also wanted to just take a minute and kind of give a shout out to a really cool organization that we love and support and are affiliated with, and it's the Ryan Seacrest Foundation. In 10 hospitals around the U.S., Ryan has built fully functional broadcast media centers, so like radio stations / TV stations in children's hospitals, to provide kids that are hospitalized with, a unique experience while they are there. And so if you haven't ever, I know you've heard of Ryan Seacrest, but if you've never heard of the Ryan Seacrest Foundation, check it out at I think it's ryanseacrestfoundation.org, and see if you can get involved. They might have one in your town. I know they're in Dallas, Boston, Atlanta, Charlotte. Hold on, that's 4. LA,
Yeah,
Orange County,
and Philly.
Philadelphia, Boston. Did I say Boston yet? I don't think I did.
Boston.
Did I say Dallas? Nashville. They're in Nashville. Did I say Dallas? Yes.
Yeah. I'm from Dallas, I know.
Maybe somewhere else. Anyway, go look on their website. It's certainly more informative than me. I'm so glad. Like, it looks like Kimberly Ann, you have like a fan club. Oh my gosh, all these people are like, yay! I love it.
I do. I am very loved and very supported.
And you just got a new puppy too. Is that what I saw?
I did. She's not quite a year old, and she just had puppies herself. So yeah, I just got her yesterday.
Oh my goodness, and her name is Sunflower?
Her name's Sunflower. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So cute.
Yay. So, friends, family, Facebook people, voiceover related people, thanks for watching. We had a lot of fun rehearsing for this. We've been rehearsing for 4 weeks? No, 3 weeks.
Yep.
And of course, right out of the gate, everyone here had amazing chemistry because, it's kind of what we do, just in a little bit of a different context than we're accustomed to. So thanks for letting us play. Thanks for letting us, use our gifts and show our faces simultaneously. That doesn't happen very much. So we appreciate the opportunity. And yeah, thanks for watching. Yay! You guys, if you want to stay here, I'm just gonna disconnect from social media, but we'll still hang out. So bye everyone. Bye.